World Series Game 1 is here. Yankees and Dodgers. Let's talk some scene. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and this is the time, baby. Fall Classic is here. We have a World Series between two of the most famous teams, biggest market teams we have out there, the New York Yankees and the LA Dodgers. This is going to be a good one. So I'm excited to talk about it. Both #1 seeds battling it out, and I want to get right into it. And that means it's time for the MLB Fun Fact. So here we go. It's a Yankees one. Did you know that Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton are tied with Babe Ruth for the most postseason home runs in Yankees history with 15? But Babe did it in 118 at-bats. Judge did it in 202. Stanton only needed 130, actually. Now, you probably don't know who the #1 postseason home run leader is for the Yankees unless you're a big fan. How about Bernie Williams? That's right, #1 with 22 postseason home runs. Yes, he has more than Derek Jeter, Mickey Mantle, Judge, Ruth, etc., etc. That is pretty impressive. But anyways, in this video, we are going to recap the last bet we placed. No one cares about it, but we'll go over those last two real quick. And then we're going to preview not only Game 1, we're going to preview the series a little bit as well. I'm going to give you two little sprinkles for the series bets that I've already placed. And then we're going to give you our best bet for Game 1 as we get this best of 7 started. So, and then of course, we'll finish it with the recap. But hit that like button, leave a comment below like you guys always do. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as we're on our way to 31,000 subscribers. Let's get into it. And it starts with the recap. All right, here's the quick recap from last round. We had a nice 2-0 day. Shohei Ohtani over a half a walk. He got that done in the second AB. Over 7.5 runs. Yankees Cleveland, a nice easy winner there as well. Playoffs can be tough, but I'm happy that we're winning at least. Every bet has been a half unit. 15-8 now, up 3.48 during the playoffs. Let's keep that rolling. But that's the recap. And now let's talk Game 1 between the Yankees and the Dodgers. All right, we head out to LA where the Dodgers host the Yankees in Game 1 of the World Series. Dodgers moneyline -125, Yankees +105 with a total of 8.5 runs. Let's talk the series real quick before we get into my Game 1 best bet. Offense in this series, I'm going to give the advantage to LA because I just think they're a deeper lineup. The Yankees rely on that big three hitting home runs to score. And listen, if they do, then they got a very good chance to win. But defense and base running, if you look at the intangibles, Dodgers have the advantage. Yankees are not a good base running team, not a great defensive team also. Starting rotation, I'd probably give the advantage to the Yankees. It's actually kind of surprising to see two World Series contenders with not the best starting rotations like we're used to seeing. Dodgers are going to rely on Flaherty, who we'll talk about in a little bit, struggling a little bit. Yamamoto's been better, but he doesn't go very deep into games. Walker Buehler, don't be confused by his last game. He still has not been good this year. And then the Yankees, Garrett Cole, Luis Hill, if he gets a start, Clark Schmidt, Carlos Rodon, no big glaring weakness, but also not just complete elite pitchers. Garrett Cole obviously being the best of those. But bullpen, I give the advantage to the Dodgers, but something to keep in mind, especially if the series goes deep, is that you're going to probably see these Dodgers pitchers not go deep into games, and their bullpen may wear down as the series goes on. So we'll see. If I had to lean, maybe I go Dodgers in 7, but I have two sprinkles for this World Series. First one, it's a player prop. How about Juan Soto, most home runs at +800 on DraftKings? He dominates righties. He's hit 28 home runs off righties, 285 ISO, 182 WRC plus. He already has 3 bombs in the playoffs. He's a guy who loves the big moment. He's already won a World Series with the Nationals. The Dodgers have so many righties. They don't have many lefties. I think it's only one bullpen arm lefty and no lefty starters. I like his form right now on the big stage. Let's take a shot. A little sprinkle, Juan Soto. And then next series bet is a series to go over 6.5 games. I think it goes a full 7. I think we get an all-time classic here. It's at +195. Maybe it's wishful thinking. I just think we get a nice back and forth. There's not much analysis with that one. So those are my two sprinkles that I'm putting on for the series. But now let's talk Game 1. We have a starting pitcher matchup of Garrett Cole versus Jack Flaherty. Garrett Cole in the playoffs so far, 23 innings pitched, under a 3 ERA with 17 Ks and 6 walks. He had 4 in his last game, the walks, so it really was just one game. He's never faced the Dodgers this season, but let's talk hitter matchups because you guys like that. Dodgers hitters with success versus Cole. Freddie Freeman, 7 for 20, 4 extra base hits and 1 home run. Kike Hernandez, 7 for 19 with 4 extra base hits and a home run. And Mookie Betts, 6 for 14 with 0 extra base hits versus Cole. The hitters that have struggled against Garrett Cole, Teoscar Hernandez, 5 for 26 with 7 Ks. Shohei Ohtani, that's right, 4 for 20 with 7 strikeouts. Now, Cole struggled a little bit more versus righties this season, giving up a 235 average, 393 slugging. compared to 209 average and 330 slugging to lefties, but he does have a much higher K rate versus lefties, 28.1% to 21.6% versus righties. Now, let's talk Jack Flaherty in the playoffs so far. He has not been pretty in 20.1 innings, 6.64 ERA with 13 Ks and 10 walks. He has not faced the Yankees this season. Hitters with success versus Flaherty: Anthony Rizzo, 9 for 21 with 4 extra base hits and 3 home runs. Trent Grisham, nobody's going to go run to bet him if he even plays, 4 for 9 with 1 extra base hit. And then hitters that have struggled versus Flaherty: how about Teoscar Hernandez? 5 for 26, 7 Ks. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I have that on there. Teoscar is on the other team, obviously. I already said him. Juan Soto has really hasn't really struggled that much. It does show that he's 1 for 8, but he does have 5 walks off Flaherty. So obviously walking doesn't help my home run prop. But I will say that he's a guy who's going to be hard to get out right now. He has seen him well. He's only struck out twice with those 5 walks. So best bet. Let's get into it. It's a half unit because I'm just going to stick with a half unit. These games can be a little up in the air. I like the Yankees on the first 5 money line at plus 100 on DK. That means if they're tied after 5 innings, we just get a push. So that's what I like about this one, especially getting at even money. I think the Yankees have the better starting pitcher in this matchup. Cole is in much better form. Flaherty has now had 3 bad starts in the playoffs already, like we talked about. And what I love about this matchup in the first 5 innings is Flaherty's really struggled with his command. As you heard, the Yankees have had the highest walk rate versus righties in the MLB, 10.2% walk rate. By the way, Dodgers second at 9.9. But that's going to be huge because Flaherty can lose his command a little bit. You have very patient hitters. I expect the Yankees to get some base runners on Flaherty, and all we need is that big hit to score some runs. But Flaherty in the 4 playoff starts, 7, 6, 4, and 12 base runners so far. Cole also on the road. Guys, this is where you want to tail him. 2.49 ERA on the road, only allowing a 198 average. I think the Yankees can get to Flaherty. I think Cole can hold it down for a little while. I don't want to mess with the bullpens yet in game 1. I'm just going to isolate it to the first 5. I think the Yankees have the lead in the first 5 at the very worst. Hopefully it's just a tie and we just push. But give me the Yanks first 5 money line as my best bet, and those 2 series bets as well. And before we get out of here, let's check out the recap. All right, there it is. The Yankees first 5 money line for a half unit at plus 100, and then a few series bets, just a few sprinkles. Juan Soto lead the series in home runs and series to go 7 games. If I have another added play, it will be in the pinned comments below this video on X and on Discord. By the way, Discord is free. Go click the link below and come join us. We talk sports every single day. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let's enjoy the World Series, but hope you have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.